Hi there, today I'm going to teach you how to make paper frogs, believe it or not. So it's Frog 101 today. Nearly 40 years ago, back in high school, I used to get bored a lot in study hall. So one day I decided to go to the library and check out a book on origami. And I learned how to make everything, I mean, from dragons to swans, all sorts of animals. But the only one I actually remember all these years is how to make a frog. And I guess because it was interactive, you could hop them, you could have contests with your friends and buddies and stuff. The grandkids love these stinking things. Nieces and nephews, really any kid, even 57-year-old kids love these frogs. What I'm going to teach you with is a normal sized piece of paper. They make horrible frogs. Because they're too big. They just don't hop worth a darn. But at least it'll show you how to make a frog. It's easier to show you with that. And then you can make it smaller and smaller on littler paper, and then they'll start to hop a lot better for you. Anyway, so we'll get started with a normal size sheet of paper. The first thing you're going to do with this, you want to take one of the corners and fold it to the other side, right? Almost like you're making a paper airplane. And you're going to fold that back and do the same thing with the other corner. Fold it to the other side. I'm going to try to get this side straight as you can, from corner to corner. Then you'll end up with basically an X on top. And what you want to do is fold this inward. Yep, it didn't fold very well. Fold this inward. So it looks something like this. So what you should end up with is basically a house. So you did your two folds, and you folded the two sides inward. That folds down, and you basically create a house. What looks like that. Next thing you're gonna do is take the two tips that you created, right? So these two tips, you're gonna fold those to the very point. So this is what you should end up with now. You've taken your two tips, fold them to the very point. What you've done is created the front legs of the frog. So next thing we're gonna do is create the hopper, the flipper, right? So what you're gonna do, pretend there's a line straight down the center of this. Go straight down. You're going to take the outside edge and fold it to that center. And turn around and do the same with the other side. So you should end up with something that looks like this. You got your front flippers and your two sides are folded in. So this is what you should have. Next we're going to make the back flipper itself. And where everything meets in the center, that's where you're going to make your fold. Okay? So again, back down. You just fold this straight to where everything meets and make a crease. So that's what you should have, okay? Now we're going to take the very edge and fold it back. So it's nice and even to the back edge. So you had this fold, you just creased it one more time and brought that back. So now you have your flipper. These are front legs of the frog. There's his back legs, his flipper. You can give it a little bit of character. Take a pen and draw some eyebrows on it, some eyeballs. Give him some evil eyebrows, so he looks like a ninja, evil ninja frog. But give him a little bit of character. Anyway, so they don't hop good when they're this big, right? So what I like to do is make them smaller. Typically, what works best, actually it works. You can do it at work as well. Just use regular Post-it notes. And if you just cut that in half, about half that size, that's the perfect size to make a frog. It'll hop pretty good. Some of these flip 3 to 4 feet in the air. The small one here, it doesn't take much pressure. Just lightly on the back of it and just flip it. Like I said, some of these really take off and hop pretty high. Anyway, the grandkids love it. The nieces and nephews love it. It's just a fun project to share with them. So give it a shot. I'd love to see your frogs. If you would, post some pictures. But it's a lot of fun. Enjoy. Thanks.